また居眠りか。今日の仕事は大方終わっているし、10分くらいは休ませてやろう。
Hey hey, Dog Banana between the on the keyboard, and here I am, back for some more Arknights! Well, the original Arknights, that is. And yeah, we kind of have an interesting mode that, well, what it is, I don't know if it's going to be temporary. Seems to be. I wish it was a permanent event, by the way. But basically, what we have here is a mode where you no longer have to defend an objective, but you still have to kill enemies, and you basically just, farm resources that you use to then, retrain your operators, and, basically rebuild Rhodes Island. But first of all, I have my daily stuff, by the way. And so, yeah. By the way, hope you are doing good. Hope everyone is happy to be here. Because it's going to be, well... actually, I've already done most of the missions. But there are some that are left and that I still have to kind of max, in a way. I'll explain it as I go, I guess. Not a bad thing to remind what the mode is about. Okay, I just took number one I want to give. Let's find someone gullible. Gullible? That's the pronunciation! Gullible. Money? I want money. I like money! What? Bigger than on my screen on my phone, and I'm soon going to run out of Originum bars, but I guess it's going to be fine. Then recruitment. Well, in a way, it's also giving you a kind of an idea of what I do when I do my daily tasks on Arknights. How I basically scam the game, thinking I'm active, while I'm semi-active. At the moment, I actually play a lot of another game, which is called Big Ambition, and it's basically I'm going to stream it later later. But it's going to be next week. And well, basically, it's a game where you are an entrepreneur. I'm going to say it with a French accent. Fight me on that one. And well, you're starting in Manhattan City, and well, you have to basically start from scratch and make yourself a vampire. The game is pretty fun. It's a pre-release game, by the way, so nothing is how would I say that? Nothing is definitive. It's something that it's a game that still is in development. They had a release on the 11th of this month, so yeah. But I've discovered it after the release, so I don't know how the previous patch was. So I guess I'm one of the lucky people who discovered that game in a state where I'd say, based on what I've seen in some videos, the game was harsh. But no, it's actually very, very nice. But more on that when I do stream the game. I have to this one. And this is basically how I scammed the game into thinking I killed people while I just used a ticket that said, you killed people. Imagine if you do that in life. But for tasks, you know, you need to work your day, you give a ticket, and suddenly you've done your work day. And you get paid. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, I guess at some point it will become kind of boring. But let's go into the rebuilding mandate. So I've grabbed some tickets. So there are some buffs based on the amount of operators of the same class that you get. And yeah, 50 operators of the same class. That's wild. Do we have even? I guess we do have this amount of operators, particularly the guards. This game has a lot of operators. 9 more operators. Oh, and I'm not even that. Oh, or unless it's dispatching. You know, I think it's just appointment. So yeah, here is where I basically recruit my operators. However, well, since I've been playing the mode for a long time, well, since the beginning, almost in the beginning, day 2, day 3, day 2. But I have some maxed out operators. Obviously, Wishadel, the great Wishadel, is maxed. Say hello to the camera, Wishadel. Hello. Yep, I have a Wishadel plushie. I actually have a Jessica plushie who's well, which is arriving soon, maybe. Thing is, I live in France, and I don't know if you heard about that, but basically the French government decided to tax anything coming from Asia, basically. So since Yostar is Chinese, and basically, well, they have their warehouses for their products on the Yostar store. Well, it's basically in Hong Kong. Well, it's coming from Asia, so I expect to get taxed. The last, you know, the Wishadel here got taxed on the slip where they basically wrote the taxes I had to pay for the custom fees, etc. It said that it was 20% plus 20%, but it more than doubled the price. So I don't know how 20% plus 20%, which is 40%, would be more than 50%. But I guess it's government math. Right. So, I got her. Yahata Umiri. I didn't get her yet. Well, fine. Some more appeared. I'm going to use everything anyway. First appointment. I was sure I already had her in this mode because that was one of the first vanguards that I used initially because she's well, it's comfortable to use. There's the cat lady. Yeah, well, how can you say it's, but no, her I didn't have, not yet. So now I can appoint some other operators that I can choose, and I'm not sure who I would take because I already have basic. There's Typhon that at some point I wanted to use, but I didn't have. Why would that be? Well, yes, I'll have to explain at some point. And this point is going to be very soon, I guess. So let's not spoil the fun for now. I don't have monster? You know, I want to have Ling. Just because the dragons are just so good. But are they as good as they were when she was released? I'm not sure. I want to try Raidan, so I'm going to pick her. I guess I can test and just max her out in this mode, and this is what I'm going to do. Apparently she's busted. I had the question of the pervert that I'm still going to ask, but she's busted. But is she busted? And I guess with the chest rig we won't know. I guess the chest rig is just going to tell us you can't find out. So we won't know if Mommy Radiant is gifted. I know this sounds bad. It sounded better in my head. Is a sentence I always wanted to say, but whatever. Passive summon may be deployed on the side when a summon can fire. Attack other radiant summon. Oh, I see. This is interesting. Fire bullet forward. Bullet range +2. Yay. Yes, plus 100. I guess skill 3 is the best. Skill 1, what do you do? Maybe deployed on melee tiles. Then her summon gain defense. Yeah, basically this is the defensive stance. This one is interesting, to say the least. I wonder, does the coordination actually, you know, is it transitive? I'm using math words, I know. Okay. But could you take this as... Oh. No, you can't. You can't, Emmanuel. Right? I got these. And I'm already maxed out of the... Alright! Now it's time to go and test what we have. So, RM6 is the map I didn't do yet. And let's see how interesting it is. So there are 5 blocks of Originium. Basically, this mode, how does it work? Well, you'll have enemies who are going to spawn out. So, one. This is going to be hell, but whatever. So, you are going to play almost as usual comes to playing Arknights. You have your operators, you'll have your tiles as usual, but you don't have an objective to defend. Instead, you have to make sure that enemies are not well, too many on the map. And for that, maybe I'm going to be a bit picky and I'm going to use some operators that can shoot from anywhere. Do I have? Do I want? Ah, maybe I want Typhon. Oh, Typhon. Didn't she see it? Didn't she say that's what her name was? Right, so I'm going to max her out just because. I'm also going to max her skills. There we go. And I want to use her with skill 2. I have a reason for that, and soon I will reveal the plan. Nyarl, I can swap out. I'm wondering if I'm going to use Sakiko just because Sakiko is Sakiko, but yeah, I need a Vanguard right now. Surtur I don't need. I could actually swap her out. Texas isn't very useful to the fact that I already have Lapland and Golden Glow. Ah, I know. On Bagpipe. Just for the flag pipe. Just be able to deploy everything faster. Alright, so I guess that's going to be the... there was no real... There's actually a zone where I could actually use Ifrit. There's a spot. And I think I'm going to keep her. Because she has different spread. Yeah, different spread. Minus 300. Mind you. With Wishaded, that means she's going to, well... Wishaded already depups anybody. But sometimes you need more. Alright, so... Here is the catch in this mode. So you have some facilities, or, well, modules they call them, that you can deploy on the map. And the modules, basically, they do stuff. For instance, the forest here, well, once I align, and I really mean aligning, vertically or horizontally 3 sides of forest, it upgrades, basically. Well, it's woods that becomes a forest. And once I get a forest, there's an enemy that spawns, and when the enemy is, well, killed, I get some resources, which are following. Now, there are several modules that are, well, and we have several categories of modules. On the earlier levels, you have less modules that you can take with you, but in this one you have 3 for, well, 3 categories. Is 3. Don't remember the name of the category, but whatever. I like the advanced detector. Reason being that it basically grows. It's basically a factory that grows itself. Foundry car. I never tried the foundry car, but that's right. Oh, study. Yeah, alright. I think, yeah, that's what it gives. But it, no, this one gives nothing, does it? Let me check. Ah, alright, I understand what that is. Yeah, there are also some, well, what they call plugins that you can choose when you are in the mission that basically gives you some buffs during the mission, which I think I'm going to try, because usually the thing is, usually I don't use the plugins, but this time I want to play with the plugin. I'll usually take this one, but I only have casters. No, I don't. Alright, that's the one I'm going to take. They are, however, a bit things can get messy with them because they do AoE damage. That's alright. I caster get tokens. This one I like to have because it basically teleports enemies onto one of my operators, so that lets me kill the enemies faster. Well, sometimes it can be also kind of a curse, because there are some enemies you want to take your time to kill. And also, it improves the module that spawned the casters. This one I never used. What? Covers time. What? There's an enemy. Shotgun. Yeah, alright. This one could be interesting to use. Oh, this gives armory plugs. I guess I'm going to pick this one. This one and this one, they are, well, they are interesting. I tried them, but you know, this is what I like to use. Basically, it's a module that you deploy, and once it's deployed, well, it can only be deployed out of the melee tiles, basically in the wilderness, and it's acting as a range tile, basically. And, well, I like this one because it transforms any operator that has a manual kill into basically an AFK operator. And you know, there's one operator I like to put in range of this well, power station. That operator being Myrtle. Go figure. This one I never saw activated operator. Stack it. Range other than self. Not stack. What do you mean does not stack? So if I have 3 stations, that's going alright. The thing is, what is its range? That's this. I know the range because I used it, but otherwise I wouldn't. This could also be interesting, but the tokens I already use with my fuels. With that, I guess. I can grant some armory plugin when it's destroyed. I guess it's okay. Anyway, I have full range operators, so it should be fine. And I guess that's going to be the line that I use. I produce everything I need. I think I do. What missing would be snipers and specialists. there's a chance this one does produce stun? Question mark? Mark? But it's not. This one. No. There was one I read that could spawn anything. Or was it when it's evolved? Ah, yeah, it's when it's evolved. It can basically produce specialist and sniper. Alright, fine. So I potentially can get any token. This one produces any token. Doesn't. I never read it. Oh, it's already producing a sniper and so it's fine. Plus, well, let me tell you, this module when it evolves actually hella funny because it spawns drones. The sponsor drones you had in the Marianne event. So you get more enemies to shoot. Right, let's see. Already? Alright, where do I want? I guess I'm going as far as I can from the guy here. And going like this. Thingy. I want. I want to put them here now. Yes. And then here. Oh, the summons are expensive! The fun. The 3x3. Oh. This one would be a 3x3. It's actually important that I see where I can put the 3x3. Because then that means here I can. This basically the reason why I'm asking myself where I don't have that much. Hi, Simon! Stop it! And there we go. So basically, I'm going to drop the factory here. Lost my son. Fine, I guess. Hopefully Radiant doesn't die too quickly. I'm going to need your help to keep up the boss. My little Wishadel. Well, she's the same size as me. Same height. Rather. There we go. This. And I put this here. Could be funny. There we go. And then I think I want to put far from the light. Like that. How do I do? Yes, the spot. Then I want to continue. This. Do I have another 3x3? I guess the other 3x3 here. That's the only spot I'm going to be able to. My other factory. That I also. About playing press. There we go. I have the blade here, I guess. Ah. Ah. Castle got depopped. Yes, there are many enemies right now. But basically what I want to do at the moment is put a range tile in here and basically put no. Basically put Ifrit here. That should be fine. You stop. And so then I take control of this column. Fine. I need to sneeze. I think I can put a rune here. The idea is that once this rune gets destroyed, I can on this tile. And actually, there's something very funny. Something a bit less funny that is happening right now. How do I handle hidden enemy? Can I block it? Can I? Push it very soon. My got destroyed somehow. Oh, I need to place it. I already had first factory. This. Then I can do that. Now I want a second factory. Oh, and that is actually in a tough spot right now. I need one kill her, but I don't think I'm going to kill. Oh, actually, it's not Shadow Hood. Oh, there we go. Pose. What do I want? Operators recover 2 SP when skill expires. Operators have 20% chance to recover when healed. Recover 2 SP when expires. That's the one I have. The one healed. Ah, see? Twice the same. Yes, great. Right. Alright, I'm going to put down the upgrade the item. I want this. It's going. Then so then the killer of them all. I this. So the idea is that once this factory gets its 3x3 setup, then there's going to be a boat that is going to well, roam from factory to factory. What is happening? Why? What's happening? Why did all my module actually change their location? Oh, what? Are you here? I guess that's the boss. That was the boss's skill, I guess. This I want. My factory is back. Yeah, the factory got transferred here. Funny thing, but I didn't want it to produce here. Reproduce, by the way. Here. Here I fit. Alright, what here? I'm going to help you grow the factory. This, yes. Fine. And I issue right now. Some operators died. Forest. Woods. Here, and I need more rivers. Once I okay, factory grow. Not too many enemies. Yep, that's the have a good day. Wish that is going to get popped. There we go. Who got the pop? Ah. I lost one life. Okay. Not going to be okay. Maybe? Now we have the boat. Not the. Maybe I can remove that one. Forest here. Forest. Forest. And another one. This. This. But I'm still going to run out of time. But right. There are a lot of enemies right now. Wait. Realize. There's another oh. And then got popped once again. Not helping me. So the Christ at the end. So I'm actually low, maybe won't be able to about the situation. No. She won't. Alright, so I need to redo it. Ah. Jeez. The moderation tools are strong. It detected a bot. Alright, so I'm almost full. But I didn't complete the level, technically, so... I beat the boss though. But I want 200% the level. The production though is fine. I guess the modules are fine, it's just that my setup was a bit too weak. Maybe I'm going to need another medic. I'm going to need another medic. First form, invisible attacks deal splash damage in a cross area. I see, that's what killed some of my operators, I guess. Thing is, I don't think I have a setup where I can have one medic. Ah, maybe there's a setup. No, she won't have enough range. So I need 2 medics. It's interesting. So that was the last main level, and I guess there are also the hard levels. They are basically bonus stages. I don't know what they bring. No production info anyway. Yeah, that's... But they don't provide any production. Here I'm maxed, here I'm not. What is this mess? Basically, they do something like that and they come back here and then go there, and then they like this, then up, then shoop, then shoop, thing like that. Typhon here facing left, Ushadel here facing right, and here Adele. Then down in one I want here to take care of the enemy that go in between, which I guess should be fine. What are the enemies we this? I'm not even sure. So maybe I need someone who can do protection. Do I? Yep, I got some tokens. I still have some more. I can use Vanguard operator. 309. Jeez. Yeah, I don't use that much. I guess. Except for some. Yeah, RM4 and RM plus that. The efficiency is maxed out, but I didn't finish the level. So I'm going to do it. Let's see. How do I? I'm almost tempted to have Golden Glow and even who was it? Obviously Lapland. Also, Roy, my darling. Umbriel. Yes. I need to max her out. But she does more damage. Reed doesn't work that well when I need medics. I don't have a very strong medic. I could put down Perfumer, I guess. That could work. She's also going to... Ah, yes. She's also going to give passive healing, which in itself is nice. Can I max her skills, please? Thank you very much. Alright, so I'm going to put down Perfumer, I think. Should be fine. Mudrock works, but you know how it works even better if you put down Maria in the comp. Because then I have 2 defenders that basically use offensive recovery too. Which could be useful. Do I want maybe Texas or Sakiko? I think I'm going to put down Texas. Sorry, Sakiko. Ifrit was kind of a letdown. She was kind of a letdown. Do I have logos? Spoiler alert, I don't. That's something I should have thought of. But I didn't think. That's the thing. I have Chen, the original Chen. The one and only Chen. Oshiguma could be nice. Does she take the passive healing from Perfumer? I don't think she does. Aha. Although, I really want to put down Hoshiguma because she has some blocks and has an AoE. Well, AoE. Yeah. Yes, this mode is a mode where I like to use AoE. Another thing I could consider would be using Yulnar. Basically bait any ranged attack. That's going to be a thing. Then I'm going to max heals just because I can. And there's a well, I'm going to put down Yulnar, I think. Typhon is fine. Albeit a bit slow. 2 arrows are not that efficient in this mode. Maybe I'm going to keep Ifrit because she has AoE. Blemishine and Mudrock for the pair. Sakiko, she well kinda have AoE. Blaze. You know who would be nice to have? Executor. Put him somewhere where there are a lot of enemies to shoot, and then he could, well, basically AoE them. The casters were pretty, well, bothersome. I don't think Mudrock takes Perfumer's thing. However, she could take, for instance, yeah. Skady, yes. Skady's a... Wait, have Skady? I don't have Skady. Yes, 25. Perfumer will do and we'll see. I guess this is going to be the comp for now. Fine. Yep, let's roll with that comp. And then I'm going to take same as earlier. Earlier I lacked some. What do you spawn? Nothing. Well, it's fine. Yes, this set of modules is fine. I need a surveyor because I need to be able to destroy the region. And the forest station basically AFK so that I can also take care of my modules. Alright. Bit. Ah, that was that kind of hell. Maybe. Yeah, I want to take care of them first. That I didn't take longer this time. Particularly enough. Didn't think about them. Take care of this enemy. Nice. Then take the forest. That there is. It's fine. These plants are going to be well. Plants. Sea creatures are going to be the bane. I need to have some solid healing going on. We have rune. I do. So I'm going to put Adeli here. Where I want. Oh. Yeah. Do I have? Yeah. That. This. There's a separation. That. Then I want to control the growth of the factory. That it doesn't do some weird stuff. The thing is, I won't be able to connect two factories via water. I think. Can I? I'm doing something dumb. It's dumb, but it's funny. It's okay. I want water. I think I need so. I don't know where to put stuff. Right. I that one. I need to hold it. That is so. I guess these 5 tiles are okay. Hold it. I don't think runes transform from the original. Yeah, fine. Technically, I can put Ifrit in here. Then I want Cheddary here and want factory to grow something else. Okay, here. Hmm. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, yes. Yeah. That? I don't care. I care about. I do care about. But we're trying to expand the factory. This is what will die very soon. Its days are numbered. Isn't that? Then they that actually this is not this is better. Then I that the other ones they can stay as for grass. Yep, I can heal. What you gonna do, my friend? Right. The auto upgrade seems to be broken. Doesn't work. Yep. Fine. I wonder. Not. Wait. This one is. Wait. Alright. Then I can. This doesn't grow out. And this. Then I will. Alright. Then do I have anyone else I want? No. Guess my setup is nice. These teleporters, they are going to teleport the casters onto Maria. Oh, with a bit of luck, they are teleporting in a way that they still are in range of crit. That. Yep, I'm going to do that just because I want to have the passive healing, just in case. So now I should have. I think I can remove. Can I? I cannot. I cannot remove evil tiles from. Fine, fine. Can I? Yep. This is not going to change. Alright, so it's fine. That here? This? There. That's. Then. What is. Take it off the break. Come on. Thing is, these kind of enemies, they tend to drop some burning. Yeah, that's the thing. They drop some. Well, they basically light a fire on some tiles. And when there are too many fires, well, it becomes hard to kill. Fortunately, this time I brought my. I wish I could do a canal to the other factory, but sadly enough, let me sounds grass. How am I in terms of the? Yeah, I need more grass. Oh, salutations, on a dire. Oui, ça s'entraîne très très dur pour Mulhouse. En même temps, il y avait personne dimanche, donc enfin, personne pour du moderne dimanche. Donc bon, je peux m'entraîner avec un deck de moderne contre du GOAT, mais ça va pas être très représentatif de ce que je ferais à Mulhouse. Malheureusement. The count of enemies is fine. Right now. Alright. More grass. More casters. Yep, I'm maxed out. Now I just need to survive until the end of the time. They really do get teleported in a weird manner. Let's have some time like this. Oh, I can do that? That doesn't change anything to the fact that you can basically click to deploy the modules. That's funny. Sakiko got her her fever. That's so nice. We need to put you to sleep. No, I don't. It's going to swap every time. But I think I just need to do that and that should be fine. And I can remove that. Don't need her to spam her skill. But maybe to generate fever. And there we go! Maxed out, 100% completion, and apply. I already had the 100%. Not completion, the maxed out prediction. Fine. Alright, the next one I need to quiz RM6. Forces. Clear all adverse levels. That's going to be interesting. Okay. 16 operators and their armor credit I did. One no need to trim. One right there. Alright, so the only medal I need for this event is this one now. So completing all the adverse levels. Interesting. RM3 and RM2 I didn't max out. RM1 either. This one. There's one Originium bed. I could try maxing out RM1 now. I think I should have what I need. Like both skill 2. The Antiphon doesn't help much. Raiden doesn't help in this mode. Ambriel does help. Lapland does help. In the end, I didn't use Mulna. This was a nice duo. That doesn't work. Yeah. That's fine. And I guess this could work. This was my comp. Blaze. I didn't use her. But just in case, or do I put Umiri in the comp so that I can have a range extension for my notes? I'm going to upgrade Umiri. And I'm going to take the range extension for the notes. Just because. Plus, she can help trigger the fever. The more I trigger the fever, the better. Oh, maybe I can play her with the fear since I'm using the skill 2 for second roll. But once again, what I could do is I could swap sometimes just to trigger Umiri's skill 1. Is it worth it? Not sure. I think this roster is really not very useful. Do I have another Agamen? Okay. I don't. Well, it should be fine. Maybe I put on Myrtle for the initial deployment. Yep, that should work. River and Bush. George Bush. That. Such. Borders. Okay, and I need border. This. That's the thing. I do want the power station, but I can't run the power station. With the runes. The runes. I need them. Or maybe I don't. Really would I? What do you here? Alright, now I need to think. Okay, I don't back. There are two spots where I can put down the big factory. One spot. Go. Here. Problem is, I don't feel that much is. But I could make it so that there are some enemies that are going to spawn in. And to fill. Yeah, I think I will. Then I can put this here. Now I'll have to be pretty on top of everything. Have fun. And any enemies are coming from. There are only basically the boss coming from low. Another spot. Yeah. But first I want to put down the this is spawning enemies. Now it's full. Please intensify your attack. Right. There we go. Now it's going to spawn enemies. And maybe I want to add a welcome from fast. Go and go there. She basically spawned and then got popped. Like that. And here I can down the fact. Why? Here maybe. Let's go. Ish.
家まで送ろうか。本気で行くよ。
I should also be careful about the original propagate, and I don't want this tile. Yes. This I can remove. Not ah. Demonstration. A bit of an accidental demonstration, but whatever. Enemy. Key. And the fact. Bro.
うわ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。ドクター、すぐにご決断。黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。私の声に応えろ。よくだよ。見なよ、諸君。この夜を裏切ることなかれ。みんな、こっち来て。私の声に応え
There go. I have. Oh wait. Oh no. Not a 3x3. Oh. Ah. Why do I have a 3x3?
連綿たる山々となれ。
I haven't. Spoiler alert, I don't have another 3x3. That is me. Sad. Very sad. Fine. Fine. He's okay, I guess.
立ち上がれ。本気で行くよ。この一あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。大声出してみなさいよ、ドクター。お友達が待ってるわよ。
I can ask. Um. Wait for casters. Ah, okay.
ドキドキ。私の声に応えろ。
Oh, this one is nice.
呼びましたか。たやすいことです。うわ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
And yeah, I won't be able to have a second factory. The one I have here is the
第一こ
uh,
そ
best placed, basically. Nothing I can do about that. Bad. Too bad, Ninten. Anyway. Yep, I maxed out the production. Going fine.
今日もよろしくね。
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't get another tree in here, one here, here, this here, and a tree.
連綿たる山々となる。そうはもうじきし。
That they boost skills, but I think this well anyway. So the level is going to end very soon. More phone tile, but I think that's on fun
よくだよ。
before the end of the level. I no longer need to have a castle. I might want to put Toshima in here. Then I have a pretty bunker setup, I guess.
呼びましたか。
Ah, kiss. What a song. Why am I doing anything and everything?
悪い知らせがある。ああ、残念ね。塵すら残らなかった。ドキドキ。もっと声を上げろ。
Here I drop some enemies for me to just get distracted. Whoa, enemy attacks intensified. 7 seconds, well, 20 seconds before the end. Took you long enough. What can I do for some fun level? I need my fun. There we go. Ah. So now I maxed out everything in first level. Nice! Max level. Alright. RM2 is not maxed out. Alright, so I guess I'm going to do the hard level. Let's see this one. Ifrit could be interesting here. This is the line. Another spot here. When I guess these squares that show no enemies. Or there might be some enemies that are basically spawned at the start of the level. Guess I'm going to try. I'm going to try the same comp. However, I guess I'm going with Umiri skill 1 and Sakiko skill 1. Let's try it. Let's try the AFK mode. Then again, the duo of guys, I have a trio of people that shoot by an infinite amount of range. I need a burn here. I have my duo of defenders. I have Sakiko and Kiri. Fine. And I guess I'm going to take Miyatoro once again. That's it. I should have everything I need that. Yup. Then there's what? Question is, do I have where? Wait. Here it detect. They discovered that their wife were hitting on them. Poor guys. Alright. I guess that's the setup of modules I want. It seems to be pretty versatile. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a 3x3 anywhere. Alright.
ボス様に
This
あんたたちの悲鳴を聞かせてやるわ。ドクター、ここっていい景
wait,
色だね。
having... Ah, funny. I took the. This I don't going to produce anything.
悪い知らせがある。大声出してみなさいよ、ドクター。おともりんごちゃん、今日もよろしくね。ありません。
Do I have a fight? Yes, I do have. I have one there. Take that. Fight. Turn. Take that. And there should be another 3x3 somewhere? Anywhere? Nowhere. Oh, there's one here. That's basically the only 3x3s I'm going to be able to get. Yes, that's the setup for now. I want to put somewhere right now, maybe here, sitting down. Yeah, I want her here facing up, and then I put a blocker in here for the arse. Oh, that's going to be very interesting. That's going to be very interesting. Need. Oh jeez, they deep pop. Ah, it's the wrong operator. I want to pick. That's the one I wanted, but I guess. There we go. Problem is I know if that it alright, that. Here. Right, now I have 3. Maybe I want some. I want it here. And then I can have boats. Can I actually attack the boats? No, I don't. But the boats are going to help. Well, thing is, I don't produce on these levels, now that I think about it. So, what do I care? There we go. Now I automated my level. I'm maxed out on what I produced. I'm going to be soon at the end of the level. Should be fine. There we go. I really like the idea of having Maria and Bloodrock together, because that means basically Maria gives an offensive recovery for Bloodrock, which is nice. Alright, this level is done. Thought it would be harder. Somehow it's fine. Almost 1 second. 1.
チームワークが試される時ですわ。
Yep. No. Ah, that's the right. Maybe I'm going to her with a bit of a... It's not very useful in the mode. Pa, 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 pa. Yell. Oh, the left. That's good. This comp seems to be pretty nice to play. Yep. Fine. Fine. Anyway, it's not like there's any... Alright, that should be fine. And I'm going to use the tower to make it AFK. Oh, jeez. Funny thing is now I can just go in range of the... It's fine. That. Now, all I need... If I have it. Right. Factories. Just for the fun. Just for the fun, I'm going to put down some factories. I know it's not useful anyway to put down modules in this level, but just for the sake of having something. Just need to have a range siding here, so I need a rune. A rune! I need one here. There we go! Hello there! Goodbye there. Vision how auto proc and her wait, maybe I that that thing is if it spawns in here. No, it's fine. It's going to be fine. Yeah, fine. That here. There's but I guess the setup is already bunker. Actually, very funny how it spams the healers. Guessing that just for fun. I don't have that many styles where I can have my patch of grass there. Also automate and predators attack for dodging. Ah. Right, so I need that. Yes. I think I can put factor in here. So depending on where the depending on where it's going to spawn the crane. Ideally, it's going to spawn in here. Then I have for them to trade goods, even if it does nothing. Yeah, I guess it's the end of the level anyway. Ah, the crane spawned in the wrong location. Yep, that's what I get for putting down the water before actually having the factory done. Right, RM4 now. What's Izo. Nervous impairment? Oh no, not this kind of enemy. I just hope the level is not. Aha! I see. So. Oh. They loop in here, I guess? And here they just like this, then loop. By the way, funny how how this mode has an OST that actually reminds us of Dijang. Alright, I want only one. I want tactical kill one. Once again, I know they are nasty and here going to need. I think it's mulberry. Healing from impairment. Who is also an elemental damage healer. I think that's her. I could be wrong. Obviously it's not her. Oh no, it's her. Target, yes. Range. Ah, that's nice. I guess I'm going to take this one. And oh wait, this one is. Yeah, I want it to be automatic.
頑張って
The less operators I need to trigger, the better. And if it's automatic, it's not going to be hijacked by the towers. And I want my towers because I want. Actually, in these levels, I don't care about the resources produced anyway. So I could just spawn the runes and be fine with that. Or anything that spawns plugins, upgrades, basically. Guess I can do. No, I guess I'm fine with that. 3 healers is not bad. So I don't need the water. Total operators gain +5. It's anything for me. Use activity spawn. Enemy within skill range gains plus attack. In 1 basic armor plugin. Yes, that's fine. This spawns armor plugin. This on the help. Recover SP when enemies pass through, and it gives production modules within. Right, I'm going to pick that one. Good chance I can use the teleporter, but you know, then all right. Let's go with that. So on the hard levels, I think it's fine. I don't produce that. So that, and then I'm.
また後
Oh,
ほどお会いしま
it's
しょう
hell. I can already tell you. Going to hell.
ドクター、人形はかりそめの命を宿す。位置につきました。
And these guys are other than.
たやすいことです。
Going to attack. What do you give us? Yeah.
オリジネ魔鉱脈を持
That
った溶岩には絶対に近づかないでくださいね。たやすいことです。
here. Yes, I can do that. I can do that.
失礼します。
So I need to have as many. But I can have some fun. Yeah, at this point I
任せてください。
not even about the resources, just about fun. Okay, do not hit that hard on my golden glow. Continue on this path, and I'm going to hit you with the. Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing to my? Oh, Wishadel, get them! Get them, Wishadel! They need to be punished. They are trying to ruin our fun. Oh, I stopped first skill. Just because I clicked at the same time as the game activated my skill. Whatever, fine. Now this is the fun part, or unfun part. Oh. Like that. Another factory here. The factory must grow. I'm doing Enfield stuff in Arknights,
人形がかりそめの命をや
the other Arknight. Maybe I want to put Ifrit in here.
あんたたちカスどもにどんな芸があるか見てやる
I'm going to put down Ifrit. And, yes.
任せてください
I'm split between putting Maria in here or Mudrock. I guess either is fine.
失礼します
First, I think some impairments, but it's not going to help him win anything. Not against my comp.
慰めを求めますね
Some grass, some tall grass. Right, I'm going to do that, and then hit here.
慰
That's
めを求めます
fun. Then I want Maria. Oh,
任せ
they
てくだ
shut
さい
down Golden Glow. The bastards! They did that! Right, guess I'm going to hit them from farther away, I guess.
くださいよドクターお友達が待ってるわ
I
よ
did. I fight. That's an nervous impairment
ここね
because of the enemies that spawn on the center line. Fine.
たやすいこと
Just for the fun. Very. Uh-huh.
失礼します
Not. He's lose 200 HP per second when blocked. Oh! What? This is ridiculous. But it's funny. So now I want
半歩だって光
Maria in here.
お前の叫びなんて誰にも届かねえよ
I'm doing this for the 40 seconds left anyway.
心配しないで
What could happen that would be bad for me?
皆さんをお助けする時ですたやすいことです
Maybe I...
あんたそれ隠れる
This?
しないよ
Does it actually? I think it does.
任せてください
I think it does actually attack
ささやかでも
the SP recovery.
私たちの光は最後まで輝いてたよ
I want to spam the skills of my operators. Alright. I think I'm going to end in here. Sadly, that means I won't stream the last levels, the hard levels. Hopefully, I do them before the end of the event. That would be nice for the medal. So I already posted my Discord server. Next stream is going to be well, Bang Dream, and thing is tomorrow I'm going to play Great Zone Warfare, but I'm not going to stream. I think I'm just going to record because what I'm going to do is bound to be pretty funny. Basically, on the 31st of March is going to release the new update of Great Zone Warfare, which is going to be 0.4.0. And every time they do an update, they basically wipe characters. So my current character is going to get wiped, and I currently have 63 Mortar's Head. So I kind of want to use them, and I'm going to use them on one of the the tier 3 areas of the game. So yeah, and so I'm going to record it, and then it's going to be available on YouTube once I edit it. So yeah, look out for it. I think it's going to be pretty funny. I hope it's going to be. It's bound to be. It's going to be explosive. So yeah, and there's the stream. When did I say I was going to stream Big Ambition? Again, it was on 3rd of April. So yeah, funny thing is I could actually do 2 streams on Big Ambition, one on the 2nd and one on the 3rd. Reason being that on the 3rd I don't work because of Good Friday. That's something I'm going to meditate on, because I'm going to tell you, I'm almost addicted to playing Big Ambition. This game is just too good, and I made Kasumi actually a character in the game, although she resembles more Aimin than Kasumi, but it's fine. Still okay. We are consistent in what we are doing, and currently I have a net worth of $270,000 with Kasumi, with 13 businesses across Manhattan. Well, which is funny and all. Anyway, based on what I get voted on the little announce, I'm going either to continue the game with Kasumi, or we'll create another character just for the stream. And if I don't get any answer, then I'm going to use randomness. Nothing better than a die, in case you doubt. So yeah, look out for the next stream. Hope you had fun today, like I did. And well, let's catch up on the next stream. Bye! Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, da svidania, adios, matane, alla prochaine. Anyway, bye. Oh, I forgot Palamen Anyong. Anyway, bye.